here already. All right. Charlene, Cheryl, Char. Yeah, I know it's kind of late, right? I'm not really expecting a lot of people tonight. It's kind of late. I know I came late. What's up, the D? Yeah. Me too. I'll be excited to do these. I'm glad you be here too, Char. Cause I'll be having a ball. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, Star? All right, we getting there. We about to be there. That's pretty good too. So we're gonna be doing the all signs next 90 days. I'm going backwards now. So we're going from Pisces. Ha! You said we're going from Pisces all the way back to Aries. So we're going backwards this time. Cause I know we up a little late. So we're gonna see. I think we're gonna get started shortly. In like 20 more seconds. We're just gonna get going. Next 90 days. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all up late with me too. What, D? Cause we're going in the back. We're going backwards. That's gonna be an issue. All right. All right, we ready. What's up, Sunshine? All right. Let's go. Oh, Aries. Oh, dang. You way at the back. Aries today is gonna be at the back. Oh, sorry. Oh, Taurus. Ooh, you pretty much there. You feeling the vibes of how Aquarius be feeling on a regular all signs reads. All right, but we're gonna get started so that way you ain't gotta wait much longer. So next 90 days, we starting with Pisces. All right, so anyway, Pisces, next 90 days. Ooh, it's gonna be a renewal for you. That's where we're starting out. So there's an evolution going on for you. This could be of your core principles, your core truths, the things that you hold valuable, the things that you stand on and fight for. Gullah, Geechee, hey! I'm glad you caught the live. Here you are. All right, so this would be a little bit of a turbulence for you, emotional turbulence. All right, this is like situations falling apart, not like in a bad way, but just like things that aren't really good for you anymore, falling apart. All right, could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, this could be somebody who was maybe too playful or too somebody that you knew from your past, somebody who had like a emotional or like a childhood past, like a soulmate past. All right, it could even possibly be karmic because we got the Pluto here, so it could be possibly karmic. All right, so the next 90 days there'll be a renewal between a relationship with somebody that you're dealing with, possibly Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a Scorpio, a Aries. So these are the energies I got right now, and I got a lot of Leo energy. So this could be somebody who you're current. It's a lot of Leo energy, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is somebody who you kind of kept having like a start-stop connection with. Someone who probably just seemed like they were never happy, or never grateful, or never appreciative. All right, this is somebody who was going to want to reconcile with you within the next 90 days. But right now, this may be somebody who's playing games, or not really being too passionate about the situation. You may feel like they're being immature. Maybe they could be a little bit jealous or a little bit like they cause problems. It could seem like they're causing problems. Hey, what's up, Jay? Jay, hey, I ain't seen you in so long, girl. Up in the lives, we here though. All right, so this is somebody who's actually not really appreciative of like the connection that you guys have. So there could be some type of ending that happens here. All right. Yep, it's going to bring you some type of power as well. Like this most likely going to bring you like an emotional power because Pluto is here. It usually means that there's going to be a change of power because it's Scorpio energy. So maybe if you were in charge, then they'll have the power in the next go round. Or if it's them that had the power. And when I say power, I just mean the person who felt like it seemed like they determined more of how the relationship went. That'll be changing, all right? Now, when you guys come back around, there'll be more of like a mutual ground, all right? For some of you, it could even lead to marriage. For others of you, it could probably just lead to like a reconciliation, a forgive and forget. You guys get over like past grievances. You know what I mean? Possibly even like this may even boost your confidence. Because like this situation, whenever Pluto shows up, it's a renewal, but it's a renewal of like how you once saw yourself. So this is like one of those deep connections that change how you see yourself in the world and the things that you hold true or valuable. And it also changes some of the things that you desire. So like if you used to desire, I don't know, let's say very passionate relationships or flings or like whatever type of like dynamics you might have like really desired in the past, those are changing. So like your core values are changing, and this is from this relationship. So that's why I say some of you guys will be getting married. Some of you guys are maybe like recognizing where you have power at and starting to recognize your confidence and start to feel a lot more attractive because there's a renewal going on here. So the next 90 days, you're gonna be experiencing that. There could be also some news at work. Somebody that you maybe used to deal with before could maybe come back around, could be wanting to experience it. Somebody that maybe you worked with before, but they maybe felt like they were insecure, or there was like a feeling of them holding back resources or not wanting to share or not wanting to build stability or security with you. They might have held back resources because usually Scorpio energy represents other people's money. So it's something like that. You know, maybe they could have been holding back truths from you. It's like there's a couple of things that they could have been holding back from you. So within the next 90 days, you'll probably be experiencing that. Yep. Definitely somebody's looking like to have a family with you, but this may be temporarily. Yeah, Knight of Cups. So we got an offer that will be coming in unexpectedly from this person within the next 90 days. This is going to be somebody who unexpectedly walked away from, or you had maybe some type of tower moment, because we got Aries, Scorpio energy, Pisces. This person's going to be wanting to come back around for, you know, for a limited time, you know, because I don't really get too many cards. I mean, Four of Wands is supposed to be like a long-term commitment and all that, but anytime I've ever seen minor arcanas, I've always seen those to be short-term moments because they're just a moment in time, a short moment in time. It could fade out like a day. You know what I mean? With the Knight of Cups, that's a fickle energy. So within the next 90 days, you may be dealing with someone who maybe comes off hot, cold, wanting a family, or at least the appearance of a family. You know, maybe plays a little bit possessive or jealous towards you, but tries to work on your feelings and emotions, wants you to reconcile, wants you to be around, wants to build this like stability. This might just be for the holidays. You might be experiencing that like because it's the holiday seasons coming up. So you might be experiencing something like that going on. And this could just be like a collective thing, not just, you know, Pisces, but like a collective thing, because Pisces does rule the collective. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. But anyway, it's most likely people who walked away from you coming back around, trying to build stability with you, or at least the illusion of it. So, but in this case, when they come back around, you're going to have the power. So that's the difference. So whatever happened before, it don't matter, because what's going to be happening next is you're going to be having the power of the situation. Or if you didn't have the, if you had the control, or like, you know, you was maneuvering the relationship how you wanted to in the past, this person's going to have the power. So that's what you need to know. It's going to be a renewal one way or another. And you may get a lot of aha moments that happen in this situation where you start to maybe either recognize yourself, or there's like a big sudden realization of the whole dynamic and why you're experiencing it. And that could be good too. So 90 days, it'd be a lot, you know, I say destruction, but destruction is just in like your view and the values that you hold true or dear to yourself. That's what's changing. All right. So let me give you signs again. We got Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio again. Oh, we got Aquarius. All right. Same energy, same energy. All right. Same energy. Put that there. So let's get it. What y'all talking about? Let's see, we on Aquarius. Let's just put Aqua. Aqua. Yeah. Okay. Aqua. What y'all saying in there? Hold on. Can y'all still see me? Okay. All right. So we in Aqua now. So Aqua, next 90 days. What can you expect? Alright. Next 90 days. Oh, okay. Relationship. All right, so you're gonna be dealing with the relationship. This could be a taboo relationship. Someone maybe in your community could be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or a Scorpio. That's the energies I got so far. This is gonna be somebody who's very easy to get along with. Someone who's very sensible, possibly very smart, very like physically attractive. And this would probably be in the way of like, how we explain it? There'll be like a traditional way, like, you know, whatever society deems attractive. This may be a taboo connection or one that just pulls up on like some of your hidden aspects, you know, causes you to maybe act out in a way that you're not used to. This could be relationships like that. It may not just be one. It could be multiple relationships. I don't know yet because it's kind of early. But whatever it is, the relationship that comes in is meant to empower you. It's meant to, oh yeah, it's new love. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's going to be somebody who's definitely going to be like an intense attraction. So you're going to have a lot of attraction to this person. They're going to be like I was going to say an eye pleaser. All right. Could be a Virgo. This may be somebody before who didn't see your value or didn't see the potential in the connection. All right. For others, there could be like disputes over money. You know what I mean? Someone maybe offered you something that you didn't feel was valuable in the past. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yep. I got Aquarius again. All right, for others of you, you guys are going to start seeing, like, becoming a lot more concise, maybe, or a lot more assured of the things that you're seeing when it comes to potential. Like, you'll be able to, I guess, perceive whether something is going somewhere or the value of things kind of early. Like, you don't have to put a lot of energy or a lot of time or a lot of investment into things to kind of see where they're already going. So you'll have a better perception on, like, you know, where you may be wasting time. And that might be something that makes you feel a lot more empowered as well. But it's just most of it's going to be coming through connections, like joining power teams. So you could be having like a power team soon. This may be somebody who's good with money. They may be like an overindulger of money or someone who's like a connoisseur of something. They just maybe like, you know, splurge a little too much. They could be possibly older than you. All right, like very stern. People respect them. People respect what they say. They come off like very like, just in charge, all right? But they can also seem very superficial. Something about them may seem superficial. This could be people, like because you got two people here. And then we got the Five of Wands here, which usually means that this is somebody who maybe is very competitive or somebody who likes to bicker, likes to go back and forth. So it could be us in an area where you guys are like practicing sports or like, sometimes I look at it like gym or like, just anything where we're getting active, where we have to compete for the things that everybody else wants. This could even be like work or like we did sales and we're like competing to make the most sales. It could be that because we do got two people who could be workers or could be like leaders, jobs, leadership position. So they could be possibly in like leadership position or just have some type of value where other people just respect what they say or what they do. All right. This is going to be somebody who's brand new to you or, you know what I mean, new. It now, maybe not brand, maybe, I'm going to say new because even with the Seven of Pentacles here, it doesn't always mean like new. There was some type of like investment at some point. Hey, Pentarina. So there was like some type of like investment at some point. You just may not have invested that much or they may not have invested that much. This might, like I said, this may be somebody who more valued like the look of things as opposed to like deep connections with people or really getting to know people. So this may not necessarily be like the most deepest connection, but this may be one of those connections that's like really sexual. So you may be having like a whole lot of like casual partners. Not a whole lot. Let me not say it like that. It may not be a whole lot, but it may be like two. And these may be people who you just have like a very intense connection with. There's a lot of attraction. They're very easy to talk to. You know what I mean? They just seem to be like very social. Everybody maybe knows them. You know what I mean? They're not afraid to like work with people. You may see them working with other people. They give off like a leadership vibe. It's one of those things, but it's gonna be somebody who's gonna be emotionally fulfilling to you. For some of you, this may be, like I said, this person may not see you as like having any value at one time, or this person maybe also could felt like this wouldn't go anywhere. So, you know, it could have been like, you know, a stagnancy or a slowing down of the connection for some of you. But it looks like this person's going to want to negotiate because we got Libra energy and we got the Five of Wands. And that's usually wanting to litigate or, you know, have a talk. Let's work something out. So this person's going to want to work something out. You are like a secret desire to them, a temptation. So they're going to be trying to offer you love soon. It could come in the form of like a creative opportunity or like, and I say creative, which just means like it doesn't really have a guidelines for how we do anything. It may have like a general guideline, but like for the most part, we really get to add our own ingenuity or our own, you know, intuitive abilities into it. So it'll just be something that you guys can mold. Whatever the relationship turns out to be, it'll be something that is on y'all two to mold. All right, because their intention is to empower you and to empower themselves and possibly tap into something that like makes you guys feel maybe a lot more confident in like your shadow side, your areas that you try to hide or you don't feel the most confident in. You know what I mean? So I got Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, yep, Virgo, Gemini, Libra. All right, so that's what we got there. Let's go, Capricorn. It's going well. Thank you, Pentarina. You know I'll be doing my bestest. It's okay. Catch the playback. Yo, listen. I appreciate that y'all be here. Like, if y'all didn't show up, even if one person just showed up, I was gonna do it. Even if no people showed up, I was gonna record this because you gotta understand this. I love doing this. So even at the worst, I'm gonna watch it. You know what I mean? I do good work so that I can watch this. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't understand anything else other than that. Capricorn. Can y'all read that? Capricorn? I don't know where I put my blue one. Oh, dang, there you go. I should have put it in blue. You like those Insta posts too? Thank you. Jay, what'd you say? Thanks, Penarina. I enjoy you being here with us too. All right, so that's for Capricorn. So Capricorn, let's put that over there. We did that. All right, so Capricorn, next 90 days. What can you expect? A breakthrough. Oh, passion, creativity. So for some of you, a secret relationship, romance. All right, this is like dating. Possibly a secret relationship. This could be a taboo connection because we got Scorpio, the enigma. Could be a secret connection, don't have to be. Some of you guys could just be keeping like your dating details to yourself, not telling too much. Could be done with the Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Scorpio, Libra. Again, Libra back out there again. So it's gonna be about relationships. Some of these could be people who were players in the past. They could have like hurt you, betrayed you, let you down, you know, talked about you. Seemed like gossip maybe talked bad about you in some way. For some of you, it could be children, or it's just like a lot of sex. Because I just read that. The fifth house is a house of short flings, short, intimate flings, connections, all right? These could be the people who are not your usual type because Aquarius is here, all right? These could be also people who awaken you to different perspectives, different ideas, different things. This could be new technology you learn, all right, to create creative passions. Oh, yeah, these are going to be people, I think these are people from the past or people who maybe you may not really want. I got two of wands here. So I don't know. You may not really want them long term, or you may have a lot of options. That might be really what the issue is. You may not really take any offers because you may have a lot of options. That might be the difficulty. For some of y'all might be greedy. And this may be like dating. You don't have to necessarily be like casually intertwining with them, but this may be like having a lot more options. Or if it's not necessarily romantic, then what happens is you have a lot more creative coming, a lot more passion, a lot more opportunities to express yourself. All right, and this would be relationships where people are more so trying to please you, where they're trying to be more charming and trying to be more negotiable and easy to get along with around you. And because it's Aquarius energy, this can just mean that the stuff that's happening around you is unusual. You know what I mean? It's unusual that you don't have to put a lot of effort in. It's unusual that you don't have to make a decision. You know, it's unusual that you're getting all this success or all this like glamour, glitz, opportunity to indulge. I don't know what type of life you live, but it's like one of those moments where you get to indulge in some things that may be taboo, or you get to indulge in some things that are purely for your entertainment. So even at the very least, you're gonna be having relationships that'll be very fair, balanced, and very passionate. And it doesn't have to be like romantic, but it's like passionate. Like you guys go out, you guys go to the club, you guys go to parties, you guys go to events. So that could be some of the things that you'd be doing. Getting into is like there's a form of like success that you have because the Seven of Cups is here, but it's usually like the illusions of grandeur. So this may be a time and period where it happens for you where it looks like everything's going well. Like this, like life can't get any better for a brief moment. You know what I mean? And this could just because you're having so much fun. You may be going places that you normally don't go. Because Scorpio and Aquarius is here, This is usually like places that maybe are difficult or like hidden or like only a few people are allowed to be, or randomly you end up in places where you normally wouldn't be, and you have adventure, you have fun, you find some type of joy, stuff like that. You just, can find yourself to overindulge in a way, because Libra is an overindulger as well. All right. Some of you guys, like I said, there's seduction that's going on here. All right, someone who you maybe took a break from, so you could be dealing with the Aries, a Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone you took a break from. This could be a breakthrough. This could be like a breakthrough in communication coming. You know what I mean? Like them wanting to restart a talk or wanting to, go again. For others of you, you guys may be taking the opportunity to spend time alone, like to take a break and to cut somebody off. So there may be like relationships where you're not really feeling fulfilled. So that might be what goes on. Like you might start seeing through this illusion of like maybe having too many options, too many things on the table, indulging too much in pleasure. And then you start recognizing like, oh, I need to take a break. I need to chill. I don't want to do too much of this. You know what I mean? Start taking an opportunity to really like pay attention to like what do you expect? You may start raising your standards. That might be what really happens. You might have a whole lot of like options that come in. They may be unusual, unconventional, relationship-wise, short-term flings, and it starts making you realize like, okay, I need to raise my standards or have higher expectations and tighter boundaries. So that's what it looks like for the next 90 days. Sounds like I said, are Libra, Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Leo, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. So, Capricorn. Put you over there. Put you over there. All right. Sag. Saggy. Let's put Saggy. Saggy's a doper name. All right. Okay. All right, so Sag, next 90 days, what can you expect? More time. There we go. So look, there go your energy, Sagittarius. Exploration. All right, this could be a trip abroad. All right, feeling more inspired, feeling a lot more ambitious or a lot more driven. Also, you could be exploring or become, oh, you know what I was thinking sometimes? Sagittarius is a blunt speaker, right? And then we got Mars energy here, so you could be having a Scorpio or Aries around. But Sagittarius and what's called, you could become a lot more hostile, a lot more aggressive, a lot more direct and bold or blunt with people. That might be something that, starts getting your desires. Because when Mars shows up, it's usually about getting your desires. How you express rage, how you express anger, how you express aggression, sexuality, how you go after your desires and how you protect them. So you may be, Sagittarius is a strong principled person, so you may be starting to explore your principles, all right? Two of Pentacles here. All right, what is that? We'll see where that's going, because I want to say something. All right, okay, so some of you will be learning about true independence, really taking care of yourselves, and maybe even starting to like nurture some of your creative talents. This could be like, for some of you, it's also gonna be like a romantic offer, but we'll go back to that in a second, because with your creative talents, this may be something that's gonna help you make money. All right, you may actually start honing in on some of these things. You could have like somebody who comes in to work under you, or like a trainer, or someone who's like an apprentice, or just like, somebody who's just looking to help you. They may not know a lot as you do, but they are willing to like put the energy in, the effort in. All right, they'll be very helpful, and they may start off as just a friend. All right, just somebody who doesn't really know where they intend to take things, but they come in as a friend, so they may offer a resource. It's just a little tidbit, something just to assist you. All right, because they can see that you could do this on your own. So like this is just somebody maybe who wants to help you, but they're trying to adapt to you, adapt to your flow, adapt to what you have going on. This may be an investor, somebody maybe who works in the bank, or somebody who has like a creative art, passion, skill, like an artist, or like this. If it's not that, then we'll go into love. And if it's love, it's going to be somebody who's mature, but somebody who tends to be greedy. All right, and they're going to be wanting to offer you love, but there's a hidden motive to it. And it could be because they want you to invest it into them, into their ideas. They want you to maybe come towards them soon. All right, they could be juggling money or juggling finances. Things may not go that well for them. They may be having opportunities that come in, but they could be dropping them or losing them. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be a Pisces, could be a Virgo, Capricorn energy again. So and Gemini. So this may be somebody who has ideas, but like when they come in, it's a little bit scatterbrained and they're not really having a clear direction, but they do want to help you. And it may be to kind of hold on to your coattails in some way. That might be the underlying motive. Like they try to offer you something, but they're offering it to you in a way of either receiving something on the back end. Like there's a motive to it. There's something that they desire from you. So they're giving it to you. And this person may be flirting with you. They may say all the right things as well, because it's somebody who's very charming and very warm with the way that they present themselves, and they maybe seem like they have it all together. So they may be trying to offer you something soon, but this may be somebody who's juggling. So you guys may be having like beginnings with people, and at the same time, the way that they go, it may feel like they're up and down. Like, you know, one minute it seems like we're getting somewhere, then the next minute it seems like, I don't know. And then it seems like we're going somewhere again, and they'll tell you something to kind of keep it going, because this person maybe needs you for something. Because the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is usually somebody who's dependent on other people. They have a codependency. It's like they have the skills and abilities to do stuff themselves, but you know, you've been doing such a great job on your own. Like, why I gotta do anything? You got it. Why I need to put as much effort? You got it. You're already good. So like they'll be coming off like this. All right, this may be somebody who tries to like make the situation work by like passion, aggression, pleasure. You know what I mean? Even maybe it's even manipulation. It's definitely manipulation. They probably upsell something, an idea, a dream, a vision, to try to get you to invest in them in some way. You know what I mean? Or try to get you to start like moving towards them, or maybe even trying to confuse you and lead you astray. You know, because you may be hot on the trail of something good. Something may be coming your way, and they may be trying to lead you astray or take you off that path. So there's a need for you to start being either more aggressive or a lot more blunt and bold with people. So you may have to like not pay attention to what this person is telling you, because it might be something that they're trying to like mislead you for to get something out of you. So you might need to know that. Okay. What else? Because there's something else I wanted to kind of ask about that. So what else? Someone wants to make amends, but they're not going to really be honest when they come back around. So that's what you need to know. So I gave you the signs I said towards Virgo, Capricorn, all them. I definitely told you the signs so far, because I just shuffled those decks again and I didn't want to forget. So what do you need to know? Yeah, somebody's about to seize an opportunity. All right, this could be an old friend. Again, the Queen of Coins out in reverse again. So this is going to be somebody who's definitely going to be in need and could possibly be like trying to corrupt you in some way. So like you can already be in a path or going somewhere where it's profitable. Yeah, you're gonna probably cut this person off because they're immature. And this is somebody who's only coming now because they see that you're getting good news or that you're getting something. They may feel like you're moved too far away from them, like you've already like gotten too far from them to be like to reach you. For some of you, this is somebody like who's abroad because Sagittarius showed up. So it's maybe somebody who's like abroad or something like that, like across the world, across the country, or a long distance from you. All right, they'll be trying to reach out to you and trying to offer you something, but it won't really be substantial. This person is actually trying to be like very mischievous and sneaky with you in some way, or deceitful. Could be dealing with the Aries, Libra, Sagittarius. Yep, towards Virgo, Capricorn. They're very immature. The way they do things. Aquarius, it's an Aquarius and a Libra, Gemini. Now, even if they're not young or immature, this is somebody who just doesn't know how to communicate clearly what they intend. Like, you know, they have a great idea, and maybe their intentions were in the right place in the initial stages. Except for this, the fire sign. The fire sign don't really seem to be too much on the up and up, if I'm being honest. The air signs, they probably do, but the fire sign and possibly the earth sign, if it's an older earth sign, it could be a male, woman. It's more likely a feminine energy, but you know, whatever. This may be somebody who's trying to seize an opportunity because they see you going places or see you making moves. You know, for some of you, they could try to attach themselves through pregnancy or through resources, through money, like getting you to invest in something that you have to stay stuck to. So be aware of that. And there may be a need for you to like, you really use your strength, your inner core truths or your inner core strengths, like your desires, your aggression, that Mars energy, where you have to defend your principles. And, you know, there may be rage to that, or it just may be a lot more assertiveness, like a boundary maybe. I haven't seen the Capricorn energy in the way I thought I would, because that would have really told me about boundaries, but whatever. And it's really, like I said, it's really just because good things are going your way, and maybe they're misusing their talents and their abilities, and they're trying to hang on to you because they feel like you're going somewhere. So next 90 days, look for that. All right. What else we got? Let's do Scorpio. Scorpio. All right. Dang. All right, so we did that. What y'all say? All right. So we are on Scorpio. All right, so Scorpio, next 90 days. What can you expect? Okay, again, we got Sagittarius energy. All right, so some of this is gonna be mystery, clouded emotions, feelings, needing to trust your intuition, and being impulsive. All right, because we got a lot of fire with the Pisces energy. Pisces energy is like the opportunity of anything happening. All right, so that's a good thing. The next 90 days, anything's happening, but there's a need for you to be independent and trust your own beliefs or trust your own guidance, like moving forward and trusting how you feel about situations. All right, because it may not be exactly clear. The path itself may not be exactly clear. All right, so you could be dealing with Aquarius, or Aries, or Scorpio, or Pisces. All right, for some of you guys could be learning, getting into like more artistry, like, you know, creative passions, just finding new ways to like express yourself. And sometimes it doesn't even have to be like creative. It can just be like maybe I'm just giving you a general. This doesn't have to be this way, but just, you know, maybe you can learn like to tie your shoe in a different way, a special way, or, you know what I mean? It's not really a DUI, but it gives up an artsy vibe, you know what I mean? An artsy vibe and a philosophical vibe. So thinking of a way that you would want to see things, like how would you like to envision your life, and then being assertive and start taking that, because the Fool's a new journey. You're gonna have a new beginning here. This could be somebody new coming in, or there's a new opportunity, a new path that's being shown to you. And while it may not be clear where you're gonna go, you're needing to trust that impulse to just go. Because Sagittarius is a roamer, and Aries is more somebody who's very independent. They don't really need a leader. They'll just blaze the path themselves, whether they're right or wrong, they're gonna go. So you're gonna probably need to be in that energy of just going, being bold, creating your own philosophies, you know what I mean? Paying attention to your natural tendencies, the things that you're used to doing, you know what I mean? For some of you, maybe even notice that your physical appearance changes, all right? And this could be maybe like in a good way. I feel like this may be in a good way, more like attractiveness-wise, like feeling maybe more confident and attractive, or feeling like you can see yourself now. Like, you know how when I say see yourself, you know how like you don't really know the power or the abilities that you have at the moment. You know what I mean? You just know that there's a potential, because Sagittarius, that energy is more of an optimism. You know what I mean? So you may be coming into a more optimistic, believing in yourself, believing in your abilities. You know what I mean? Starting to see yourself, starting to see your attractiveness. This could be over the course of this time where you're starting to feel like more free-spirited. You know, and maybe even be a little bit clever about how you go about things or how you present yourself. Because the first house is here, and that's the ascendant. So that's usually about how you put yourself out. Well, it's how people recognize you or how they receive you. So people will be receiving you differently. You may be coming off as more free-spirited, because we do got the Fool here. So you may be coming off as more free-spirited, all right? Big events, social events, so like family gatherings, because I just seen the 10 of Cups. So, and a 4 of Wands too. So family gatherings, all right? Did I just say you could deal with Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, Saggy? All right, damn. I ain't really get too much out here. Might gotta shuffle them again. All right. That's a new adventure for you. Could be a long distance travel. All right. Meeting somebody? Nope. Oh, so some of y'all gonna be leaving some friends behind, or leaving behind like, it's gonna be friends or people who you didn't really have like trust with, people who didn't put the effort in. Could be dealing with a Cancer, could be dealing with a Virgo. People who didn't put the effort or didn't put the time in. All right, others of you, yeah, a Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you could be leaving these people behind. Okay, and it's good, because look, right behind that you have a good opportunity coming in soon. You may have somebody who wants to take care of you. All right, for others of you, there may be like an unexpected pregnancy that goes on here. This may be one that you don't want, some of you. So you may be, or there could be like maternal issues where, you know, where you thought you were gonna be pregnant, or you had like a pregnancy scare. Because sometimes with the 3 of Swords here in reverse, it's sometimes like it's not as bad as it seems. So it may not be as bad as it seems, but during that time you may feel like, oh no, this is a burden, or this is a worry. So some of you, it could be like a pregnancy, all right? Or for others, and I hate to say it, could be like a miscarriage, because we also got the 3 of Cups here in reverse, which sometimes also signaled a miscarriage, all right? But there's healing behind that because we got the sun and the star, and that's a great thing. You never really see those too often in any read. So some of y'all, there's a chance for entertainment or getting into something where you're seen in the spotlight soon. All right, and this could be something that you were working at for real and felt like it wasn't going anywhere. Felt like the efforts, the time, the energy you put in, it could cause you to have to like a lot of start and stop. You might have felt like you weren't really mastering it or like you didn't really get it or understand it. For some, this is even like a promotion that was held back from you. You may be getting that opportunity, or you may be getting inspired into some type of new idea or new journey, new adventure, and you actually follow through with it. You know what I mean? Like you start trusting your whole instincts behind that, and you run into a situation where you didn't really see the potential of it being that abundant or being that great, or you didn't trust in your ability to make it happen, and suddenly you become that person. So some of you could maybe turn into a leader, all right, or turn into somebody who has like the ability to follow their own visions and really trust in their own subconscious or their psychic ability. Because, you know, Neptune is a representative of psychic ability. Oh yeah, and then we got Pisces right under that. So yeah, some of you might start recognizing that you have more psychic ability than you let yourself on to believe. So that could be good. But I kind of feel like somebody's getting into entertainment. With the star and the sun here, I've been seeing that play out as entertaining, getting some money, or being online, becoming popular online. Some of you may take a risk to do that. You know what I mean? May leave behind like an old friend, old community, old whatever before where that wasn't really working out for you. Maybe you had to put too much time, energy in. Sometimes I think about like, you know, some people I see like on Facebook, social, like TikTok. I see them on Instagram, YouTube, where maybe we don't do that great. We don't get as many views. We don't make as much money as we could. You go to another social media outlet, people love you over there. So it may be like that for some people. Like that might be happening if you do anything. And it don't always have to be tarot. It could just be like you were at a job or you were around friends who didn't really value you. They didn't uplift you. They didn't really speak a lot of life into you. You decided, I'm out of here. This is not my tea. Go off for a little bit, spend a little time for yourself, and start feeling a lot more free to be who you are. And it brings out this energy of being bold, and you start recognizing your attractiveness. You start recognizing your power, your intentions, you know what I mean, your individuality, and you start feeling confident in that. So in the next 90 days, there should be that happening for you. It's like a renewal around all that. But you have bigger goals, bigger aspirations. So you may be leaving behind a job or friends or something that you just felt wasn't worth the time and energy that you were investing in, and it wasn't producing results. You know what I mean? There could have been a lot of people holding things back from you. It could have made you feel insecure because, you know, when you be doing your best at something and you don't see like appreciation or you don't see like the fruits of it bear, you know, sometimes it could weigh on your confidence. Like, am I doing this right? Am I even that good at this? You know what I mean? So you won't be questioning yourself much if you're in this type of energy within the next 90 days. You shouldn't be questioning yourself much because you'll be getting up out of that soon. All right. And for some of you, like I said, there may be somebody who tries to come about to take care of you. Because I've seen it play out this way sometimes. And it's usually somebody who wants to take care of you as a way of power, like control. Like they can see that, you know, they may find you to be very attractive. Because whenever I've seen this first house show up, it's usually because you become very attractive. All right. So energies I have are Libra, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Aries, Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Sagittarius, and Pisces. All right. So that was for Scorpio. That was a whole lot, Scorpio. Okay. Where we at? Libra. No. Yeah. Libra. It's been a while since I've done it backwards. All right. For the Libras. Okay. So we're getting there. So Libra, next 90 days, what can you expect? So it could be confrontation with your status or at work. All right, like maybe you may be fluctuating in your devotion towards work. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra or with a Capricorn. There could be confrontation with your status or your public image. All right, people may be, I don't know, maybe like ego battles in some sense, or there may be a difficulty like getting on the same page with people. All right, people may be like challenging your status or challenging who you are. This could be like uncertainty in your status with someone, like maybe even a relationship, because Vesta shows up first. So it could be like uncertainty in a relationship, difficulty getting on a relationship. For some of you, there's like a a desire to get married, or to ground a connection, or to ground a relationship, to find a fair, equal balance between it. Yep. Could be dealing with the Sag, could be dealing with the Libra. All right. Others of you will start focusing on your health, becoming a lot more diligent or dedicated to your health. All right. And facing those issues, facing problems that you've had. All right. So there's material harvest that comes in too. And this could be with your career as well. So if there's like a push-pull, so like, all right, so this is what I've noticed though. With opposition, there's a need to sometimes try something different, right? It's like I've gotten new information. I've already done this before, and oh yeah, 7 wands. So there's a need to recognize when you're putting your energy or your time in the wrong places. Kind of like that one of those signs I was doing. Recognizing when you're putting your time and your energy in the wrong places. All right, this could be somebody from the past coming back around. All right, somebody's looking to like take a chance with you again, and it may be because of your status. All right, this person maybe maybe wants to devote themselves to you after this. This may have been somebody who you had an issue getting on the same page with, because opposition is here. This is somebody who you usually have power struggles with because they want to be in control of the relationship, and you could possibly want to be in control of the relationship. Because we got Capricorn energy here, but because we also got the Libra energy here. So this could be a relationship where maybe there's codependency here, but maybe one of you are independent. One of you are more independent than the other. So you may be encountering, and this could be in friendships too, where you encounter people who are usually very easy to get along with, but they tend to want to use your resources or use your time or use your energy, or they want you to like fight their battles. So you may be encountering people who maybe want you to fight their battles, or want you to like take an opportunity to take on some of their struggles, you know what I mean? Help them overcome some things. So you may be needing to know that, you know what I mean? There's a need to like stand your ground, stand your principles, and not be wavering, or recognize when there's is that me? Well, on record, I thought it was my car. So there, look, you heard that car alarm go off? So there's something going on there. That is your confirmation for some of y'all. Anyway, material harvest. All right, this is going to come from, possibly from like, maybe from like a lawsuit from some of y'all. It could be like, cause some type of honors that you guys get. All right, and this could come from like an authority figure. So maybe there's some type of like win that you get, or some type of happiness that comes from like an authority figure. This could be a boss. This could be a manager. This is somebody who has status. This is somebody who's known by the public. And sometimes the public is just like, I don't know, like a, you know, a store owner. We know them or something. Oh, you know, you getting, all right, so some of y'all getting like it might be like money comes in. What's it called? Not a retirement. Dang, a settlement. A settlement for some of you. You're going to be getting somebody's resources. There's material success that comes in. You're going to be getting money from somebody, all right? And a victory is a big achievement. This for y'all, some of this could be at work, all right? And you may be getting a lot more disciplined. That might be the issue at first. It's like at work, I'm doing something a certain way, then I get out, then it's like I kind of have an issue with like that work-life balance. It's like I only work or I only do this. And it's like maybe your schedules run together. You'll be finding a balance between that because you're going to be making money. We got the Temperance here too, so you're going to be making money in some sense. And like I said, somebody's coming back around too, and they're going to be wanting a real connection with you. This somebody's going to want to take it to the next level because we have the Death here. This somebody's going to want to take it to the next level. This somebody's going to want to speak up to you too. You might not trust this person in the past. Could have been a Libra, Scorpio, Gemini, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces, Sag, Capricorn. This somebody, again, like I said, this could be a test too, because that's what the opposition represents, a test. You have new information, or you've seen a new perspective of life. Then this person comes in, or a situation comes in that challenges it. And you have to decide, do I go with the same behaviors of what I've already done that led me to where I am now? Or do I take this new route that I understand now and it's going to produce a different reality? So you'll have that choice. There's a choice. Whenever opposition shows up, there's a choice. But either which way it goes, you're going to have to be devoted, and you're going to have to be disciplined or structured towards it. Because it's going to lead you to a level of success, and it's going to boost your public recognition or your public, like, who you are. People will know you for this. So whatever you're doing, people will know you for this. So some of you could be a creative project. For others, it'd be a relationship. All right, so that's for Libra. Okay, Virgo. 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 All right, all right. Okay, so Virgo, next 90 days. What can you expect? Hey, Southern Goddess. We're going to do that again because it looks like the same energy. But I guess everybody could be going in the same direction, similar. We're going to see, though, if it happens again. Okay. Oh, potential relationship, sextile. Now, if it's not potential relationship, we'll go with that first. First, we'll go with potential relationship, all right? Could be with a Pisces, or it's going to be somebody who's very romantic. Maybe even seems a little mystical or a little spacey, all right? This is going to be somebody who seems a little spacey, seems to be out of it a lot. They could have addictions, or they could just have like this issue where they always seem to be like giving themselves or giving more of themselves than they need to. But this is going to be somebody who's very helpful, all right? And they may inspire you to learn new skills or be more cooperative or be more expressive, all right? This may be somebody who gets you in your feels, all right? So that may be a good thing. Now for others of you, it'll be a creative idea, passion. And it could come from doing something else that leads you into it. So like, say I'm a pizza delivery guy, and the next thing you know, I'm always going to doors and I'm talking to customers, and the next thing you know, I become good at speaking to people. And then maybe I do door-to-door sales. Maybe I, start selling insurance. Maybe I start doing something that like, you learn it from another skill, and it empowers you in a way that you didn't know that you could do. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those undercover skills that get awoken in you. For some of you, it could be a creative passion, a art, a skill, like it could be intuitive abilities, because Pisces shows up. So it could be intuitive abilities. But all it is situations that are coming into your life are meant to show you something about yourself that you weren't aware of. All right, and what it takes is a little bit of elbow work, a little bit of elbow grease. So that means you got to put some work in there. You got to wrench around in a reacher and do something. You know what I mean? So it's going to be one of those relationships where maybe you deal, or if it's not a relationship, it's going to be one of those situations where maybe you have unrealistic expectations, but you're going to learn to start putting in the energy and the effort to make a dream come true. So yeah. Okay, so yeah. So during this time, your confidence may fluctuate. All right, you may be impatient with seeing the progress of the dreams that you have. So your creative passions, your creative ideas, these will be awoken. All right. Some of you could be dealing with a relationship. All right, this could be somebody who didn't feel like you were either the most attractive or didn't feel like you were the most popular, didn't feel like you would grab enough attention. This could be like, also somebody who maybe even been jealous of your potential. So you may even be dealing with this. You may be learning to adapt to other people's mood swings. That might be something that you may have to be dealing with. You may be dealing with people who may be jealous of like the potential that you got. For some of you, there's a promotion, because the Seven of Pentacles is a promotion. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune right next to it. There's a promotion that happens here. All right, from like your creativity. So maybe you create something, make something, you know what I mean, and somebody is jealous of it. This could be a coworker. This could be, probably a coworker or someone who you've been around, explaining something about with money or resources. Like they've seen the progress that you've made. They've seen the stuff that you were working on. They've seen the effort you put into it. So you may be dealing with people who may be around you because you're beneficial. They may see you come up, see you get a raise, see you get a promotion, see things starting to go in your favor. All right, and they may try to create a relationship. Why is that? This seems like the growing theme. It seems like the growing theme of like everything. Like you guys are about to get some type of come up, get some money, or get some type of stability, or you start discovering you got some talent, and now here come the, here they come. All right, so you could be dealing with a Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Sag, Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius. So these are going to be people who maybe could have even, let's look. Because these are people who felt like you weren't popular enough or you weren't status enough. They were superficial. These are people who want to come back around and chill. And look, King of Cups and Seven of Wands in reverse. So King of Cups in reverse, somebody who's emotionally manipulative. They want you to come to their cause. They're going to be trying to convince you. Oh, they want you to sacrifice for them. So these will be people who are coming around for a benefit or to get some type of like win off of you. They see something going in your favor, seeing things working out for you. It could be a raise or promotion. It could be a windfall of money, like a lottery winning or something like that, or somebody leaves you some money, possibly, but it's not really that. I think you might have created something, because the Pisces energy shows up first, and that's a creator, a dreamer. So it's a dream that you've had that had potential before is coming true, and it comes from you keeping going, staying motivated, putting the energy to it. You may even get impatient with whether it's going to happen or not, but the Wheel of Fortune is here, which means it's fated, but it's in its due time. So with the Hermit here, there may be a need for more research or for you to go deeper to like really get to know the ins and outs of what it is that you're dealing with. All right, because maybe sometimes I've noticed this to be with interactions. So like maybe it's something that you're doing, you may need to interact with it more, put more into it. Like just, you know, like if you're, say you make clothes, maybe you need to make more clothes, do more clothes. You know, let's say that you do tarot, maybe you need to do more readings, make more readings, do more content. You know what I mean? Something like that. Because it goes in your favor. Just with the Seven of Pentacles, it takes a little while. You have to invest in it and you have to be patient. You know what I mean? Because it's going to happen, but it can weigh on your confidence because sometimes you're like, well, when is it going to happen? But with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's in due time. It's a karmic moment. So when it's supposed to happen, it's at the right time. It's when you were ready to handle it. All right. And the people that may come in may be helpful and cooperative, but what they're doing is they may not be they may not be helpful and cooperative because the reason that they're showing up is to show you a skill and talent that you possess. All right. So they may be easy to get along with, but they may not necessarily be like the most helpful and cooperative in the way that you hoped. You know what I mean? These would be people who just kind of, I'm not going to say they lead you astray, but they may be around because of a benefit. They may try to get you to go to their cause as opposed to them coming to yours. You know what I mean? They may want you to sacrifice in some way, but you know, possibly this could be for the benefit for all. You know what I mean? Like there could be a potential of them being cooperative, but it could also be of them being difficult or slightly jealous of you in some way. You know what I mean? So it's like they want to encourage you and they want to inspire you, but it could be like, you know, at the same time where it's like they don't really want you to like go too far. So be aware of that. These could be some people who are like spiritual healers or like in the nursing field or in the health field. So like I'll give you an example. Like some of you maybe like, let's say that you were, I always say like the gym or somewhere where you were like working out or like taking care of yourself or doing something where maybe you weren't seeing the most progress. When you start putting more effort and becoming more patient with the results and really starting to learn about why you're investing in whatever you're investing in, you start to understand it to a deeper level. And then you can really teach it and you can really expand upon it. Because the Wheel of Fortune is here, it's Sagittarius energy. You can expand upon it. When you can expand upon it, this makes it, or when you can communicate it a lot more clearly, then this helps you it helps you get the results of what it is that you worked at. All right. So you get better results is what I mean. Better results. All right. So signs we got Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Sag, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo. And I said Pisces? I think I did. All right. So that was for Virgo. All right. We is on Leo. Leo. All right. All right, next 90 days, Leo. That was not a good one. All right, so next 90 days, Leo, what can you expect? Okay. So we're gonna see. All right, communication. Could be with a Gemini, could be with a Virgo, could be with a Cancer. Someone's looking to take care of you, or someone's looking to convince you to be loyal to them. All right. They may want a family with you. All right. For others of you, you guys may be learning more about self-care, nurturing yourselves. This may be a time when you actually start to communicate your actual true feelings to people. Start letting people know how you feel about things. All right, maybe even becoming a lot more protective of the people and the things you love. I mean, that's naturally like a Leo trait, but I guess maybe you may start like thinking more about that, like becoming a lot more clear about that to yourself. Hey, Scorpio. The D, my guy, my girl, thank you so much. I don't even know which one y'all are, but thank you so much. Y'all always be coming through. So, for some of you, a new vehicle, new car. All right, or someone's coming to see you soon. It could be a public servant. All right, for some of you, it's somebody who's in like the legal field or someone who's in like a justice field. Or you guys are getting a promotion that was due to you. This could be a level up, like getting another position. You could be leaving jobs, traveling from one job, changing careers, changing occupations. All right, rethinking some things. All right, somebody wants to renegotiate with you. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer. All right, someone would definitely want, somebody you had a breakup with. Oh, this could be somebody who kept their options open. All right, could be somebody who kept their options open, or someone who you maybe felt like they were holding a grudge, or you were holding a grudge. All right, this is somebody, because the King of Swords here is usually somebody who's resentful. I keep doing all this shuffling for some reason, so this must be somebody who gives you anxiety or makes you worry. All right, makes you overthink a lot. There's gonna be a new offer from this person too. All right, for others of you, you guys would be maybe cutting somebody off, like just like getting over it. All right, yeah, you may be just cutting somebody off. You may be getting over it. It might not be worth it to you, but for others of you, there's a unplanned pregnancy. You might need to know that. All right, someone may be attempting to get that, maybe trying to get you to forgive them in some sense, so that way you guys could become a family or get married, because we do got like a lot of marriage cards in some sense too. So somebody may be trying to communicate towards you about marriage, trying to change your perception, trying to change your, I guess your ideas of things, like how you see things. So you may be getting that, like there may be like somebody maybe weighs on your feelings. They want to talk about it again. They want to work it out again. You know what I mean? But they could still just be holding on to like what's happened already. I think they just want to get on the same page though, because yeah, we got Ten of Cups here too, and the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a good sign here too. Knight of Pentacles is the trustworthy guy, so it's upright. So if they're trying to come back around, they're gonna be trying to come back around. It'd be slow though, because the Knight of Pentacles is somebody that comes so slow that really, by the time it came, you might have said, I don't even want it no more. But you know, you might, because it may not be that slow. You know what I mean? Because it's still a minor arcana, so it might just be a period in time that's very short. This could be a month. This could be a day. This could be anything. You know what I mean? You may hear from this person very soon too. Well, not very soon. I say very soon because I've seen the Ace of Cups. But for some of y'all, it may take a little while. It might take them a little while. It could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Virgo. It may take them a little while to come to you, because I think what's changing is the way they see things. Like the idea. You'll get communication though, because we got the Virgo, the Mercury energy here. So it just starts off with thoughts. So you may be thinking about having families, thinking about family, like family ties, thinking about some of your family traditions. Like, you know, it's holiday season coming up, so that's not nothing unusual, but you may be thinking about families, babies. Some of you, there could be a mistress, or it could be like I said, an unplanned pregnancy in some sense, or a desire to like have children. You might start thinking about that, wanting family, wanting to travel, wanting to be close around people, you know what I mean? And then, like I said, some of you be changing a job or whatnot, getting out of there, going somewhere, doing something else, or having a talk about your pay rate, all right? And it could put you into a better position, like a new opportunity where you really have all the power, all the say-so. You know what I mean? You're the person that people have to come to. Maybe it's a lot of questions that they have to ask. I don't know, you just kind of come off as more like a leader, more in charge of some things. Maybe you're an educator, a teacher. You become something like that. And this sometimes, I mean, I say a teacher, like sometimes it could be like if you work in a company, maybe they create a position just for you where you become like a peer counselor or something for the company. You know what I mean? Like you become somebody that wasn't even in the process before. They just made this for you just to kind of keep you around because they like what you can do. But maybe your talents are like, maybe you're too qualified, because this kind of gives me like too qualified. Like they want to negotiate, but it's almost like they don't, like if this was a relationship and somebody's trying to come back around, it's almost like you're too qualified for them, or you're too good for them in a sense. So yeah, know that. All right. But anyway, I don't know. Some of y'all might still take it though. This may, like I said, may start off slow. They may try to build trust with you slowly, you know, and try to like have conversations with you and be like very clear, very direct, very honest, very truthful, more integral, and really want to settle down and make a commitment with you. And that might be what you think about throughout the next 90 days. There may be something that was said before, and this person maybe wants to come back around and rectify it. You know, others of you may be like, you know what I mean? But others of you may be like, okay, you know what I mean? So anyway, we got Libra, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini. All right. So I guess in the end, you guys probably will have the power over what happens and what doesn't happen in that connection, if it happens or if it doesn't happen at all. But you may be feeling in the need to, like, you know, be emotionally like clingy to somebody, or like emotionally fulfilled by maybe family or other people, something like that. There may be a desire for that. Cancer. Oh, we was making moves. I need some water. I'm getting thirsty. Okay. So Cancer. How many cards did I use? Did I use? I know I didn't use all them decks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. All right. I'm cool. All right. So Cancer. Sheesh. Next 90 days. Let me see. Next 90 days. That's a lot. I ain't taking all those. You see. Okay. Strategizing and planning. All right. So some of you guys will be sorting through your emotions. We got Virgo here. Virgo is my sorter. Somebody who likes to look through things, dig through things, probably mess with stuff they probably shouldn't because they think it needs to be fixed. So you may be like, you know, trusting your feelings and emotions about things that need your attention. This could be health. You could be focusing on your health, your regiments, your hobbies. Just, is it a hobby? It's not a hobby. But it could be because I probably said it. So possibly hobbies. Finding things that make you comfortable. This could be like fixing up your home, because we got the moon here. So this could be like fixing up your home. This could be also about not being so overly critical of the people that are closest to you. Family, friends, King of Swords. So you may be letting somebody go. Or this could be somebody who's coming in soon to talk to you. Yeah, you may be letting somebody go. All right, could be a Scorpio, could be Aquarius, could be a Capricorn. Yeah, we got Capricorn twice. This may be somebody who you had a codependent relationship with. All right, somebody who's a little bit younger than you, possibly a sexual connection with you. For others of you, this is somebody who's coming in to lie to you. All right, and they may be just a player. This may be about a sexual attraction. This may be like to get something from you. They may be intending to use you. You got the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Wheel of Fortune reverse is an opportunist. You got an opportunist coming in. This is somebody who, I was going to say masterful. So check them out. This is going to be somebody who's very slick, very crafty. They've already thought about it, so keep your eyes open. This may be somebody who's already very comfortable with you too and cutthroat. They care more about finances, money, or status, or success, or just having what they want. You may even feel tempted by this person. This may be a very attractive person. All right, this may be somebody who's also a little mysterious, or somebody who could give off that taboo vibe, somebody who you shouldn't have or shouldn't be with because it kind of seems forbidden. All right, but this is maybe somebody who's comfortable and somebody who knows how to get behind your guards, your emotional guards. All right, this is somebody who's very wise, not wise, but well, they could be very wise, but they use the information in like a manipulative way. So like this is somebody who knows you, knows what you desire, know what you want. Like, because the Virgo energy pops up first. It's a perfectionist. This is like, you ever heard about like most Virgos are considered serial killers. So like this is somebody, I mean, not saying that you're a Virgo, but if this is a Virgo or this is anybody who I'm describing, this is somebody who's planned this out very well, all right, to manipulate this situation. They know very well what to do. So be aware of that. And this is for opportunity, all right? And we got the Page of Cups. So this is going to be somebody who plays kind of shy or acts kind of timid or acts like they don't really know. You know what I mean? Like they try to be very kiddish and playful and flirty with you. But it's really for like their intentions are, you know, I'm not gonna say they're super bad, but it is to use you in a sense, all right? To use you, and they're not gonna be all the way direct with you. So however they're trying to play it, they're lying. They're lying to you, all right? So you may experience this, maybe a bunch of people like that around you, all right? Because I'm getting 3 different people that seems like, and it's for possibly for abundance, for money, for status, for a come up. You know what I mean? It's an opportunity here that they see coming. All right, so I don't know what you're doing here. It looks like you got something going in your favor, though, and it looks like you're going to be getting other people's money. So maybe you're getting patronized a lot more. Maybe you're seeing a lot more progress in something, or something like that is coming along. This could be even a job, or this could be an opportunity. For some, this could be dealing. Yeah, you could be dealing with somebody who's like in like what's it called? In a disciplinary like position. So like a teacher, authority, someone who you have control over others. All right. This may be something that stresses you out a lot, worries you a lot. And if it's a relationship, it's somebody who's looking to do it again. Maybe you need to assert boundaries with them. All right. But there's a level of success that's happening here too. So someone could be trying to invite you out soon, or invite you to like, I guess for a conversation. but they may not be all the way honest or like truthful about what's going on with everything. They may not tell you everything that you're owed or everything that like this the truth. Like they can kind of hide or hold things back because it's like they know what you want. They know that you maybe need them or they feel like you need them. They may try to give you something that they know what you need because the moon is here and that just means your intimacy needs. So this person is very, god damn, this person is very good. They know what you need. They've already like analyzed the situation. So if anything, what you need to do here is trusting your confidence, trusting how you feel about things. We got the Nine of Swords here, and we got the Strength here, and that's usually a desire a need to recognize your power in this situation. Because the Nine of Swords is like not realizing the issue or not realizing the truth of a situation. It could also be like guilt or shame or embarrassment. So it could be that like this person could try to use that against you, like guilt you, like, oh, you know, I know that you want this or you need this, so they may try to guilt you. You may experience this as a way of them trying to get control of the dynamic. What is that? Knight of Swords. You're going to hear communication from them. It went from the Page of Swords to the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. So it's someone who already has this, they have it planned out very well too in their mind. And it's for selfish reasons because we got the Nine of Cups. It's for your money. This person is like a gold digger, or if it's a man, if it's not necessarily for money, it's like you're a status symbol in some sense. So like this could be like you're very attracted to them. They could be like maybe using you for resources, using you for time, using you for anything. Like they kind of feel like maybe you're naive. I seen that Page of Cups earlier, so they could even think that you're naive, and they may come off kind of shy or like they don't know all the details to everything. So like they know, but they may not tell you all the details. They may be like, oh, it's a little bit of this. It's like if say you were going to a new job, this would be like the person who does the orientation tells you they don't really know how, like what shift you may be on. They don't know like who's going to do this or who's going to do that. Danny may call you back. Sarah may call you back. And the whole time they know the whole rundown. But they know if you know the rundown, you don't want to be a part of it. So it's like that. Like this person's thought about this situation very well. And they figure that you need this or that you need them or that you desire them. So like this intent is to take some type of control of the dynamic so that they can, you know, have it how they would want it. They want to be comfortable in this. And if with the Nine of Cups, it's from a selfish place, where they're looking for it more so for their satisfaction and not for yours. So you may not really be satisfied in a relationship. You might be the one that decides to skirt off or becomes a lot more critical or more like perceptive of the details. Like you might start like watching, because this person actually thinks like they outsmart you in some way, or they actually think that they can like lead you astray in a way. Like they kind of feel like they're smarter than you. It's almost like an arrogance. Because we got Leo energy here. They may feel like you're too tender. Like you're naive. That's what it really comes off. Like they think like you're naive, you're too tender, you're too gentle. You know what I mean? Like they got this. So you need to know that. All right. And it may be people that like, so I guess maybe this is like during the holidays for some of y'all, because it'd be like, it's like during the family time, like maybe it's a family. Maybe this is what this person tries to do, like organize a family or give the vibe of it. Maybe that's what your desire is. For some of y'all, it may be like somebody tries to pretend like, yo, we're going to make a family. We're going to make it become something. We're going to make this, you know, make you feel secure. And they don't have any intention in that. They may just be here because there's an opportunity for them to come up or make something. So just know that, because the Death is here. That's always about a transformation or taking something to the next level. And that could be the lie. It just may be to try to get your resources, get something from you. So know that. I think it's because you're hard work, you know what I mean? And because you're very reliable and they like your confidence. I don't know. Anyway, signs we got are Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Virgo, Cancer, Virgo. What you say? Hey, Sharon. Thank you, Sabrina. I did that. You said her terrible experience with Virgos? I know, right? I hear that all the time with people about Virgos. I didn't know they were that bad of people. I knew they were shrewd, though, and maybe not the most honest, but they do their best. Nobody's like 100%. So where was we just at? That was Cancer. So we was on Gemini. All right, Gemini. Hey, Sharon. Love you too, Sharon. Sharon. Thanks for joining. All the earth signs, every one of them, we do be boring. Earth signs do be boring. I ain't going in front. Sometimes we just be like, we like what we like. We stay in the comfort zone. We can be boring sometimes. All right. So Gemini, next 90 days. Ooh, that was fast. Pluto could be done with the Scorpio. A little bit of turbulence in paradise. All right. Oh, a relationship. There's a problem with a relationship. So I guess if you're in a connection, there may be issue with it. All right. Now, some of you, there could be a renewal. This could be you guys taking. I know you was rolling your eyes, Hive Mind, at them Virgos. Tarot. Could be a destruction or a breakdown of a relationship. All right. Or just a power struggle in the relationship. All right. Because it looks like we got commitment here. So there may be a desire for some of you for like a long-term commitment. Juno shows up as a desire for compatibility. So there may be issues with the way that you guys love each other. There may be power struggles in that. You guys may not be seeing each other in the best light during this period in time. This could just be relationships in general, like relationships where it feels like you're being abused or being used or being taken advantage of. There's a renewal around that. Now this could be like breaking away of them, or this could be like empowerment of the whole relationship. But I feel like you guys may be, and I feel like you guys may be breaking away or walking away from them. Could be dealing with the Leo, could be dealing with the Cancer. All right, some of you, there's a new car coming in. Could be an Aquarius. All right, so you may be afraid to really face the truth of situations, like the harsh truth about situations. Maybe avoiding those situations. Yeah. And it has to do with romance, like not really seeing the potential in relationships. You may be avoiding really looking at those situations. Like you may recognize that you guys aren't necessarily, hey Vanessa, you guys may recognize that you guys like don't have the same intimacy needs, or recognize that you guys aren't having the same give and take, or maybe you guys have different versions of loyalty. You know what I mean? Like, because Juno has to do with like your compatibility for long term. So and then with the Pluto here, there's usually a disruption with that. It usually breaks up. Like if we don't have the same core values or the same core truths, this isn't even a relationship. We shouldn't even be friends or lovers. We don't see the world the same, and we're holding on for why. You know what I mean? So you might recognize that. You might be afraid to like move away from situations like that because of it. Like there may be a desire, like maybe because the Lovers is here, there's usually a sexually induced card. So it could be maybe because of sex. It could be because of like feeling like you're seen by this person or just feeling comfortable with this person. Because like there's a desire to have a long-term commitment. You know what I mean? You may encounter other soulmates that may be coming in too, because we do got the soul, we have Juno, and we have the Lovers here, and the Lovers is a soulmate card. So you may have that coming in. All right, you may be seeking guidance from other people. Some of you guys may go through marriage counseling or go through some type of counseling or whatever. Maybe talk to a priest, a pastor, or get a mentor, or somebody who like helps you maybe work through these issues. Because sometimes these are just deep psychological issues, like how we've always seen things. Sometimes with Pluto is a karmic past with like family, stuff that our family has showed us that this is how we express love. And it doesn't have to just be you, it could be on their side too. You know what I mean? So there may be difficulties with that, like how you were raised, how they were raised. You guys may be seeing this, but not really like, you know what I mean? Not saying anything about it. Just kind of like, I like this person. I feel comfortable with this person. I'm here. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, could be dealing with a Gemini, could be dealing with the Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, Leo. This could be because this person has a nice body, or just because you're like very attracted to this person. They could be very accomplished, well accomplished. They could be winning, very professional. You know what I mean? This could be somebody who just like seems like the sociably right, acceptable person to like date or to marry or to invest in. It just seems like you guys maybe have issues with the same principles. The values just don't line up. They just don't match. And you may recognize this in your relationships. Like we get along, but our values just aren't the same. We don't see the world the same, and it's going to feel uncomfortable, but it's going to create something new in you. And this could be like the relationship could possibly go to the next level because we got the Hierophant here. It could be that because there's a desire, there's a feeling of obsession. Whenever the Pluto energy shows up, it's a relationship that's very intense, and it brings up a lot of deeper emotions, obsession, you know what I mean? A desire to win or a desire to possess. And that might be why you look past some of the shit that's going on, because it's like, you know, I really desire this person. This person has this pull on me. It's an attraction, like a magnetism that we feel drawn to each other. So you may experience this, even though you don't see the potential of it going anywhere. All right, you may just be holding on to it because maybe you just want a partnership. And this may be for the next 90 days. Afraid to take a risk, afraid to try anything new. This is what you've always known, you know what I mean? Even though it's not really fulfilling in the way that you hoped it would be, but this is what's helping you have a rebirth and helping you really come to terms with what your core truths are, what your real values are. So that's an importance for this relationship. And some of you, like I said, you guys may be grounding the connection and making it into something stable, traditional. You know what I mean? You may finally get on the same page, because Pluto just brings up turbulence. Doesn't mean it falls apart. It just means that, like, you know, it goes up and down, in and out. It's really messy. So like the whole relationship in the beginning may be very messy. It may like creep up on you though. So it may not happen from the rip. It may creep up on you, but it comes in a way where you guys are afraid to have hard conversations that you know will maybe possibly break the relationship or make the relationship, where you guys can grow closer. You may fear doing that. You may hesitate doing that. You know what I mean? You may drag your feet doing that, like really having uncomfortable conversations or really saying things that maybe rub people the wrong way, because it's like you don't want that harshness, or you don't want these situations to come to an end, because it's like maybe you're having fun. Because the Fool here with the Lovers is like, maybe I'm just having fun. Maybe I'm just really enjoying this, and I don't want to do anything new right now. You know what I mean? I want to just have a relationship just to have it, because maybe this person is very professional, or like very like, you know, it just seems like a good choice for the moment, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like you may experience that. Now for others of you, it could be an opportunity or a choice in love, a chance to leave and to go do something else. Or I mean, not just in love, in work. It could be an opportunity to do something else. And you may do very well in this next career that you go to. It could be for some of you having to do with like talking, traveling, or it has to do something more so like conforming, like teaching other people how to like the rules of something, the guidelines of something, or like it could be influencing in a way too. But it's gonna have to do more so with communicating, all right, and teaching people, or like helping people express their talents, helping people express their abilities. Or, you know, maybe you're encouraging people, like a life coach for some of you, or like something like that. But unions are coming around. You'll have unions. There'll be relationships. That's for sure. But like I said, it may be relationships that like, it kind of presents you to the harshness of life, like the realities of dating maybe. Maybe they don't really make you as happy as you would like them to be. There's potential, but you may not feel like they're going to go anywhere, because maybe you get impatient with people whenever they don't like share the same beliefs as you. You could feel like cutting them off, or like, you know, there may be like this deep tension where it's like, I don't know. And you may go back and forth about wanting to just like get rid of these people. So know that. But these are people who do have potential to be long-term. It's just that, you know, if you don't have those uncomfortable conversations, they may not produce the results of what you're looking for. You may not see the fruits bear from those connections. So just know that, because they could be some good endings, but they could be some some good beginnings, but they could be some hurtful endings. So be aware of that. Sounds like I got our Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Sag. All right. So we are at Taurus. We are almost there. That was it. That was getting there. Taurus. All right. Next time I'm gonna try to do it a little earlier, y'all, because this is kind of late. All right. All right, so we're gonna put that there. Taurus. That was almost 12 decks we got. I got 12 decks that we done used so far, so I feel good about the stories. Because when I switch the decks up, I'm like, yeah, it can't be the same thing. Can't be the same story. All right, so you could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you going through training, schooling. Oh, learning past lessons. All right, looking at your comfort zone, getting out of it. All right. So some of you will be learning the deeper truths for why things happen the way they happen. Hey, Queen Von Shea. Learning why things. Oh, we got that. This is the Lovers in reverse. So there could be some breakups, some separations, healing of trust issues. All right, others of you are maybe learning to keep your options open. Because sometimes with the South Node, it's a desire to stay where you've always been at. I'm used to these people. These are my people. I love them. You know what I mean? There's a renewal. So you may be going back over the same patterns again with these people just to kind of like solidify the lesson. Could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, old habits. Now these could be people from the past, people that you gave up on, a relationship that wasn't going anywhere. You might also recognize that there may be some car issues or there may be difficulties like standing your ground or standing, like meaning what you say. When you say something, and that's kind of funny because that's not really a Taurus trait. Taurus usually mean what they say, but you may recognize that, like, or this may be people around you who do that. You may be experiencing that, and because the South Node is here, there's a need for boundaries, or there's a need to get outside of what you've always done, because you could kind of see that this isn't going anywhere. All right, like you may be more like devoted and more focused on it, and you may be the person who's like more realistic about the connection or more realistic about your desires, whereas the people here may be more arrogant. They maybe feel more like they have more things going for themselves, or like they have the leverage in the situation. They may not put that much effort into it. They may not really want to, build with you in the way that you hope that they would want to build with you. All right, could be dealing with a Virgo or a Leo. So some of you are also going to be looking at like going over, okay, so it's just unfinished business, possibly with somebody who was playing games with you, or somebody who you are kind of still unsure about, you know what I mean? Maybe you feel like you need to adapt to them, or you feel like there's like a high-low between y'all. So you may be experiencing that. You may also get into more of like a creative passion that you had, a hobby that you had before. You may be going back over that again. All right, you may be trying to do something different with it though. Like the way that you present it, maybe the way that you work at it, to craft it. Like you may be working more on your craft. And this may be boosting your confidence soon, because it's like something that you had that was going forward. You may have had public recognition at one time. You may have had a public face before. You might have been like victorious before doing this. Like, you might have been successful at some time doing this. And it's like you want to restart it or get back at it, get passionate about it again. But it's like, well, where do I start? How do I present it? You know what I mean? What's my best? Like it's kind of like wanting to plan it, but it's like at the same time, it's like I'm not really paying attention to the details that really matter in this situation. All right, so you may just be getting off the broken path in some way, and this may be providing you with like new insight, giving you some type of way to be innovative, because that's the desire for you. The desire is to be innovative, because the karmic past is here, and all it means is that you keep going over the things that you're comfortable with. You just do what you're used to because it's easy. It's like it doesn't cause you to really grow, and it doesn't cause you any like issue. You don't really get uncomfortable. If this had been the North Node, I know that you'd be uncomfortable, because the North Node just means that you're going in a direction that you've never been in. So it's meant to be uncomfortable. You know what I mean? It's like new growth. You're like, well, what do I do here? In this case, it's the South Node. You already know what to do here. These are people that you already know what you're doing. So it's like you don't really have to really think too much about it, or this is like a position or a job or anything that you've already done before. It's like I don't have to think too much about it. I already know where it's going, but it's not really going to go where I would like it to go. But it's just something that I can control, because I can control at least this amount of disappointment, or I can control this amount of like flack or whatever I have that goes against me. Like it may be an obstacle or whatever, or difficulty dealing with it, but at least I understand it, or at least I'm used to it. I know what to do with it. You know what I mean? When they throw left, I duck. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. So you may get into like that mode, and this could be even like at work, where you like don't really like the job that you're at, but it's like, it pays the bills. I'm used to it. It's like a routine. I don't really like it, and it maybe messes with your routine. But it's like, well, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing it. I'm in my rut. I'm in my comfort zone. There's no real need to even get out and do anything different. But what it's supposed to do is stimulate the gifts that you have, because the South Node is meant to be gifts that you brought with you from a past life. And it could just be gifts that you already had, that you maybe recognize that you had, but you just didn't feel confident enough in like expressing them or putting them out there. You maybe didn't see yourself in that light. You maybe didn't see yourself in the light of like being recognized by others, or being like a leader, or being a manager, or being a boss, or being an entrepreneur, or being confident, and and assertive. You may not seen yourself being that. You didn't see yourself changing careers, any of that. You know what I mean? Sometimes you could be somewhere for a while, you're like, I don't see myself doing anything different or trying anything different. And it may come in the form of new ideas, a new creative hobby, new creative passion, something that you were kind of tinkering around with, or just trying to like, just trying your hand out at. You may see something happen here. All right. It's kind of like you're adapting to something new. So even if maybe you're going to a new place, you're getting new information, you're going to get an offer from somebody. This may be a young creator, a new beginner, somebody who's new, wanting to work with you. Yeah, they want to negotiate with you. It could be a small offer too that goes on. Like it's some type of like back and forth that you're going to have. All right. It's somebody who maybe is a little bit timid about what to say to you. Could be a Leo, could be a Scorpio. All right, it's somebody who's going to want to be like a problem solver. They have ideas, creative solutions. All right, it's going to be somebody who's going to be trying to help you see your way out of a situation, maybe a sticky situation. I think it's more like they're going to be trying to break you out of like a superficiality of like maybe not recognizing that you're self-imposed, like some of the stuff that's causing you issues is coming from yourself. So this could be also good. This could be a boss, a leader, somebody coming in who's trying to like teach you, influence you within the next 90 days. It's maybe like somebody who's unusual too, like not your usual type, because we got the Hierophant here in reverse. So this could be somebody who's maybe not your usual type. You might work with this person. It's maybe somebody who you have a back and forth with, or like somebody who you always have like, I say power struggles, but all it is like this person wants it their way, you want it your way, and you guys haven't gotten on the same page about it yet. So this, you may learn something by way of this person. All right, and this could be like just from like arguing or like disputes or like competing, silently competing, any of that. It could be in that. This could be in your career or whatever. But this is something that teaches you your strengths that you have that you haven't been using or exercising. I'm gonna give you a story that this is kind of similar to. When I used to work at this job, I used to work at this one job when I was in. I used to work when COVID was going on, and we used to make masks, and we used to make like all type of stuff, like the skin wraps and all that, like the plastic skin wraps or whatever. It's like if you get burned or whatever, we would make these things. We would make the mask, the big plastic, the shield mask and all that. So we would work overnight. Anyway, so I worked that job, and that job did not pay me that well. It paid enough for me to fill my gas up, pay my bills for the month, and get back to work. That's what it did for me. And every day I would show up to that joint, and I would work overnight. So I would work from 7 p.m. at night till 7 a.m. at night. And so every day that I would go there, and that would be like one week we would work 3 days, the other week we would work 4 days. I'm getting to a point with this stuff. But anyway, so we would work these days, right? And during the time that I'm there, I would be like, I'm reading tarot, I'm like studying it. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to understand it, because back then it was just kind of like warpy to me at the time. So I didn't really understand it too much, but I was like watching it and getting to it. So anyway, as I go a little further and I dig a little deeper, I start recognizing I have a natural talent for it. And I was like, well, I could probably be doing something with this, because this, for the time and energy I invested in this, the tired that I'm tired, I didn't spend a lot of time with my daughter and do any of the things I wanted to do. It allowed me to get free. It inspired me enough to get free. It's like I've been tinkering around with it for a while, but I hadn't did too much with it. It was just an idea, but I didn't really believe in it, because I didn't really think that I could really be driven enough or ambitious enough to make something happen. Because it's like, where do I start? How do I make it to become something? So it could be a non-traditional business that you start up, and it may be a difficulty doing it, because the 5 of Wands can sometimes be a struggle with your creative passions, a struggle being creative with the way that you express yourself to get your desires met. So it could be that, because sometimes I think it's Mars energy, or is that Leo energy? I know it's Leo energy, but I'm not for sure if it's Leo and Mars, or Mars and Leo in that card, but I'm not for sure. But it has to do with your desires. So you may start recognizing that, and it comes by way of somebody causing a lot of issues. You may, and this could even be a relationship. You may break free of relationships. Somebody maybe wakes you up by being very difficult with you, and you start recognizing like, oh, some of this stuff that I've been doing or been holding on to hasn't been producing or hasn't been allowing me to move forward into the connections or have what I've been wanting. It's actually been a waste of my time. So now I become aware of that. I can actually do something that really gets me going and motivated. You know what I mean? And it really is something that's innovative to you. And it doesn't have to be super special. It's just something that you normally wouldn't have done. And that's all this is. So this is what you experience in the next 90 days. Maybe going through the whole 3D experience of like recognizing, you know, the ups and downs of life, learning how to adapt with it, you know, being a lot more gentle with yourself, recognizing the duality in people or in situations, stuff like that, and just like closing out past karmic cycles, you know what I mean, and recognizing where you held yourself back or where your self-limiting beliefs were keeping you stuck and trapped, a fear of pessimism or a fear of failure. So you could be probably recognizing that. Those fears of failure keep you from doing anything. All right, woo. Last but not least, Aries. Thanks for sticking with me, y'all. We made it. We made it. It felt like a journey. Felt like a long journey, and y'all was here with me. Thank you. All right, Aries. Next 90 days. That's a lot. Status, your public image is going up. All right. Status, so it could be issues. All right. Your public image going up. You could be trying to find a balance at work. All right. I will timestamp it, Vanessa, for sure. I'll take it right after I get done with this. We're not using these ones. We're using these ones. Oh, wait. These ones before tarot. You're welcome, Didi. You missed Capricorn? Capricorn is there. I don't know what time the timestamps was, but it was in the beginning, though. Capricorn was in the beginning. It was the first 3 signs. So I have no idea, but it's there. So Aries, you're going to be seeking balance, possibly at work. I don't know. Your ambition is going to be important. So you're going to start recognizing where you're using your creative talents in the wrong way. Start trusting in your potentials as well. All right. Some of you could be like working on a platform or working on like some of your talents, your hobbies. It's not really a hobby, but it's like a skill set. Yeah. So you're getting more information. You're going to be learning more, possibly learning to plan more or strategize more, really sitting with yourself. So some of you will be healing from like surgery or healing from like maybe a past breakup, a heartbreak, a disappointment, somebody like that, a bitter sadness. So you're gonna be getting, so you're gonna be focused more on your respect. All right, so this could be also a need to recognize relationships where you guys don't share the same beliefs. Same kind of sound messages like some of the other ones I had, where it's like you guys don't share the same beliefs because opposition is here. And this could have to do with like long-term goals. So this could be at like work. Or sometimes it's like a desire to like, maybe you have 2 different opposing views of the same subject or the same situation. So I'll give you an example. Say I want to start a business. Maybe I want to start a haircutting business. But I also do like, I make like hair oils. You know what I mean? So let's say I make hair oil. Oh, look, you're a hairstylist. Look at that. But that's what I was about to say. I like say I make hair oils, right? But I also do hair, right? Now, like the hair oils might be a separate business. They might make money on their own, but I also do hair. So like, how do I make a in between? Like, how do I negotiate? Do I go one way or do I go the other? Because there may be a choice here and you may need to start planning about it and being a lot more practical about it. But there's an opportunity for public success. And this could be like a move up in your career. All right. And there may be some difficulties with it because there's like internal conflicts that you'll be dealing with. Because like you kind of know that you have the ability to do something, but you also could feel like you're not using it in the best way. You know what I mean? And you'll be getting a proposal. So there'll be a proposal of somebody who wants to work with you. It's going to be an entrepreneur, all right, or a business owner, or somebody who's already established in your field. That might be what's so great about it. It's a potential. So that might be the success that you get because the 10th house shows up. And that's how you were taught to put yourself out there for career success. So there's an opportunity for that. For some of you, there's going to be romance, but it may be with somebody who you had opposing views with, somebody who you took a break from, somebody who was not really appreciative of you or very grateful of you. Or this is somebody who made you feel less confident around them. They always stayed in their ego with you. All right, this is somebody who maybe would go, maybe go ghost, or like they wouldn't reach out as much. They wouldn't talk as much. Somebody who didn't acknowledge their mistakes or didn't recognize where they went wrong. All right, this could be because the 10 of Wands is here in reverse. And the King of Swords is somebody maybe you had a blame game with, or somebody who was blaming you, or felt like you were oppressing them, or by you expressing yourself, you were oppressing them or draining them. So, you know, it could have been this type of energy that's going around. You may be seeing this person come back around, because I just seen the Tower. They may be coming back around because you have status, you have authority, you can become popular possibly, because the 10th house shows up first. So that's usually having to do with your public face, your public image. That's the first thing that's happening here. And you may be reflecting back out into the world where other people will start recognizing you for it. And that's possibly somebody who wasn't appreciative of you, or what what you were offering, or what you were representing. Maybe this may be somebody who wants to come back around again. All right, because it looks like kind of like the same energy. You know, collective readings be very similar. All right, but this may be about your respect and, like I said, setting a boundary, being clear. All right, because the King of Swords here is somebody who's very concise and very direct about what they expect from people. They have healthy boundaries. They don't allow people to play with them. So somebody may be trying to manipulate you because they'll see you as having stronger boundaries and maybe a public face or a public image, or people may recognize you in some way. All right, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn, an Aquarius, a Virgo, a Gemini, a Leo, Sag, Libra, Leo, Pisces, Aries. I feel like some of y'all are going to be getting an offer from a business. All right, this may be somebody who maybe passed you up before, but they see you now getting maybe a lot more offers, or they see you getting a lot more traction. All right, and they may be wanting to come back around to use you. This isn't a bad thing, because I say use you because it's a use. A use could be like a commercial where, like, you know, you got a popping platform. Let me use you as my my poster girl, poster boy, whatever. It's simple like that. It doesn't have to necessarily be bad. It's just like at one time they didn't acknowledge you, or at one time they maybe tried to weigh on your confidence, or at one time they weren't appreciative of your value. They didn't maybe see you or didn't recognize you, didn't notice you. Because the Knight of Cups is here. That's a fickle person. That's somebody who, and the Emperor here, that's somebody who expects you to be a certain way, or expects you to have a certain amount of clout, expects you to have a certain amount of recognition, expects you to bring a certain amount of popularity, expects you to bring a certain amount of status. It's something like that. They had high expectations of you. And because there's a Pisces energy and the sun here in reverse, this is somebody who is unappreciative. They may have had unrealistic views of you. You know what I mean? They could have had outdated beliefs of you as well. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, at a job where a job is like you could be a woman working in a man's position and you could be very well fit for the job, probably even more qualified for the job. But there's just a way that we've always done it here at this company. So we may overlook you, you know what I mean? And we may manipulate it in a way where, we may feel like your skill, your talents, and your abilities aren't really needed right here, but they are. But they may try to fool you like it's not, in an intent to use yours or use your talents, use your ideas, use your potential to their advantage. You know what I mean? You may know some stuff. This could be like a boss that comes about who knows that you know more than they do, and they try to maneuver a way to be able to use your insights, to use your ideas, use your planning, use your strategies. You know what I mean? So something about that, like this is what you may be experiencing in your career. A lot of push-pull and a lot of test where people may be like trying to maybe weigh on your confidence or like push you into this feeling of being uncertain of yourself. You may be seeming too confident, too persistent, too sure, you know what I mean? Too enthusiastic about stuff. And they may want to make you feel like you're not as knowledgeable as you feel that you are, or not as, in leadership position as you should be. Like, there's no, like, you shouldn't be feeling this way about yourself. That might be the manipulation that they're trying to play on. They maybe want you to dim yourself down because you're coming off a little bit too assertive, too sure, too confident, like a know-it-all. All right. And for others, this person maybe wants to offer you an opportunity to give you exposure. So keep doing what you're doing, because eventually you're going to have somebody who wants to give you some type of exposure. They're going to see your value. This person's going to want to offer you a chance. Like if they're going to try to come in like a savior, like, hey, I see you. You deserve this. Come on. So look for that. And it's going to be a good win for your career. It's a long-term goal that you might have had. You're going to achieve that. So great job. All right, so we got Capricorn, Leo, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sag, Libra, Leo, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. That was an hour and a half. Good. Not a whole 2 hours, but probably very soon we'll have that. Pretty soon I'll probably do 2 hours, y'all. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Peace, peace, peace. Queen Blanche. Sunshine. My sunshine. Thank you. Hive Mind. Sherilyn, if you're still here. All of y'all. I love y'all very much. Thank y'all always for the support. All right, y'all. So I'm out. It's kind of late, and I know the dog needs to use the bathroom. Hey, Terry, I got the dry eraser markers. I got those. Thank you very much. Good night, Vanessa. All right. So thank y'all very much. Hey, I'm gonna put the timestamps up. I'll be getting them in a second. I'm about to take the dog out for a walk and whatnot. So, yeah. All right, y'all. I'm out.